Satnam and welcome. This is the second part, but individual, you can do any of this in any order. But anyways, the second part of the May challenge for memory and basically brain health and our memory. And today I like to talk about or address with the Kriya and the practice and the meditation, the influence of stress on our memory and our brain health, overall nervous system health, and also how it affects our adrenal glands. Because stress goes directly to hypothalamus, and through that it affects how we secrete adrenals and other hormones. So it's stress has a lot of effect on our entire health, but it also taxes our ability to do cognitive tasks, to remember, to focus, to discern what is important and what is not important. And there's also this very important insight into that when we are stressed, we tend to overthink. And the more that we are in the process of thinking, even if we're not stressed, our habits go into a pattern that is unconscious. So the more we are looping thoughts or in our head and thinking, maybe even trying to figure out solutions, we're actually acting in a habitual way that usually is not aligned with with the outcome we want to gain. So that is why it's really important, particularly when we're stressed or even in a scary or in a crisis situation, to have the nervous system capacity to calm down so that we can think clearly and not act on an unconscious level, but to take conscious actions. I would say that a big part of how the world is today is because of these unconscious habits that we have, that we don't even notice that we are contributing to a dysfunction that is happening because we're just trying to survive. So that was a lot of talk again, but I think it's important to understand why we practice, because it's not just about escaping the world, but actually becoming more part of the world and more ourselves, a conscious self in the world. And that is why I call this inner activism. My background has activism in it. So it is an integral part of who I am. It's also that I'm an artist, so I also think creatively in a way, like how could we create new kinds of futures that are completely new, completely revolutionary. And I love the way how Hannah Arendt describes revolution. It is not just something, it's not just a change, but it's a birth of something completely new that we never realized or even imagined before. So let's come to a very comfortable seated position in a way that you can keep your navel above your knees. So however that is, let me see if I can make you see how I am seated. So I'm sitting on a cushion. So when I need, I can keep my legs down, but if I want to bring them up, I can bring them up like this. So whatever feels comfortable to you, do that. You can do this entire practice seated on an office chair if you need to. So now when you're in a comfortable seated position, if you feel comfortable closing your eyes, you can close your eyes or at least soften your gaze and look down diagonally. And take a long deep breath in. Maybe count to 4 when you breathe in. And then breathe out the same amount in with 4. And breathing again with 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then out 2, 3, 4. Continue in your own pace. And if you can find a lingering before you turn the breath to the other, then allow that moment of suspension expand. That is the moment when you can connect to sunya, which is the concept of stillness and spaciousness and nothingness. And if it feels comfortable for you to extend the breath even to a 6 count or even an 8 count, or as long as you want, and even without counts, you can start breathing really long and deep and feel the wave. There's a wave of expanding your body, rooting yourself, and then elevating the energy upwards, all the way through your head, through your crown, up to the skies and the cosmos. And then again with the in-breath, pulling in that energy from the cosmos all the way to your body, all the way to Mother Earth. And with the out-breath, collecting that energy from Mother Earth all the way up through your spine, through your crown chakra to the skies. Finding that connection to the world and to your own body, and allowing both your physical presence, your psychological presence, but also your soul and energetic presence to be here and now. And then you can stick your tongue out, open your mouth, and let's start panting like a dog. So your navel is pumping in and out, and the breath is coming in and out through your mouth. You can go with a rhythm, and if it's a faster rhythm, the in-breath is a reflex of releasing. If you want to take it slowly, you can do it slowly and just test how it feels. You can bring your eyes to the third eye point, just above the eyebrows, in the middle of your eyebrows. And then you can even bring your index finger and the thumb to touch. You're doing really great. Just warming up our presence and our breath, awakening our cells and our body and our prana energy to receive this practice that we are doing. And this breath is very, very good for your lymph system. So really to recharge your immune system, which when we're stressed gets very, very challenged. Doing really great. Almost there. Take a deep breath in. Hold your breath and engage your root lock. Anus, 6 organs, and navel center, pulling up, allowing your jaw, your neck, your tongue, your heart, your shoulders to relax. Energy is crystallizing and rising up. And then breathe out and just feel how you feel. This is one of those exercises where you can get very sizzly feeling in your brain and your body. And now doesn't matter which hand you bring, but close your nose with your thumb and with your finger. Just close your nose. And now push your breath. So like if you wanted to pop your ears. So pull your breath into your ears. So closing your mouth. Do a couple of these pumping. And maybe you can even hear your ears pop. Feel how your root lock is also engaging when you do that. So all the way from the down. Last 2 times. Very good. And then bring your hand down and balance your energies. And then let's start rotating our shoulders, breathing in when you come up, then rotating back, breathing out. Breathing in, and now really take every moment as a precious nectar. So not just doing the mechanics, but really going into the how this every movement is very, very deep, feeling your shoulder blades in the back. And really deep breaths in and out. So that not just your shoulders, but your whole entire body is being warmed up. And let's turn the other way around. So taking the shoulders up, back, and then bring them down. Right. And then bringing them up. Hold your breath, hold, hold, hold. And then with the cannon breath through your mouth, allow your shoulders to drop. Then take a deep breath in. Hold your breath, squeeze everything, and then complete relax with the cannon breath out. And the last time. Hold a bit longer. Squeeze your root lock. And then relax. And just feel how you feel. And as our last warm-up, we're gonna shake. Shake your hands. You can even stand up and shake your whole body. Resetting our nervous system. Shake your leg, the other leg, your bum, your rib cage, your pelvis, your knees, your head. Relax your mouth, your lips. And then really shake out. Away, away, away. Let go everything. Purify your energy from anything that is not beneficial for you here and now. Brilliant. And then bring your palms open on your knees and feel how you feel. Allow all that energy to move and enjoy being alive. The next breath, you can open your eyes. You want to take a sip of water. You can do that. Change your seated position. And yes, we're going to be seated the whole practice. So whenever you feel like you want to change your seated position, do that. If you're on a chair, please open your legs so that you have a wide stance and make sure that your feet are really solidly on the ground. If you can be bare feet, always better. Excuse me. So the first thing is that we're going to do a hand mudra. So we're going to be touching the index finger and then the ring finger. Going to be doing this. And you can actually do it quite fast. As fast as you can. You can allow your shoulders to relax, your elbows relax down. Find the support from your sit bones so that you're just very comfortably seated in a straight spine. Spine of steel and heart of gold. Your chin is slightly tucked in. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do breath of fire. So we were practicing the dog breath. So now you can start with the dog breath. And then slowly we're going to move into the breath of fire. We're going to be here for several minutes. So take it in strides. If you need to take a break, try to keep up one of the things. So if you take a break from the breath, continue with the fingers. If you want to take a break from the fingers, then continue with the breath. Now close your eyes and allow your gaze to relax. And when you feel ready, you can close your mouth and start breath of fire. You can time the fingers with the breath, either going really fast or a bit slower or finding a different rhythm. Find your own rhythm, how it works best for you. Almost there, continue. And keep continuing with the fingers, but stop the breath of fire. Open your mouth and start breathing in and out powerfully through your mouth. Find your own rhythm how to do it, but basically we're doing coordinate with your fingers. And if you want to do really powerful and fast your breaths, you can do that too. Do that if you know and you're experienced with the breathing. And if you're menstruating or pregnant, then just long, deep breathing with all of these practices. Don't aggravate or stress your body unnecessarily. Gonna be here a few minutes. And again, if you need to take a break with the fingers, continue with the breath. If you want to take a break from the breath, continue with the fingers. Let's keep on with the keeping on. Teaching ourselves that we can do it. creating self-confidence and resilience, knowing that discomfort alone will not stop us, that we are stronger than the weak part of our mind. Again, don't push, no need to push. The resilience grows from softness. Stay really, really soft. Soft and sharp. Strong and tender. One more minute with the long, deep breaths, or the powerful breaths through the mouth. Eyes are closed or gazing down diagonally, soft focus. And if either the breathing or the closing of the eyes is triggering you, then just do long, soft breathing or regular breathing, or just forget about the breathing and the eyes. Focus on the fingers. Start from something. Start from this way, which is the main point. And then add on when you're ready with the breathing work and with the eyes. We are sort of traumatizing and stressing our nervous system because we're paving the pathways where the stress has blocked our being, let's say. So we're rewiring, purifying, clarifying. And anything that is working with the breath and with the fingers are powerfully readjusting our brain. Okay, last part, going back to the breath of fire or long deep breathing, depending what you're doing. You're doing really, really great. Readjust the rhythm. You might need to readjust the fingers. The scriptures are saying that you should do 10 of these in 1 second, so switching back and forth, but 3 will do. I think whatever pace you have with your fingers, particularly at this point when we're over 6 minutes doing it, do what you can. Stay soft and stay determined. Whatever way you can find that is the right way for you to do this is the right one. We're almost there. There are a lot of short practices online that you can do, but I guarantee you will feel really, really a lot of benefits after you achieved doing this. This has a very powerful effect on your brain and on your nervous system, boosting your memory and your ability to become more immune to stress, that it doesn't bother you the same way. And also clearing, really detoxifying this cortisols and adrenalines from your blood. That is the first step of any self-care and self-liberation, is to get rid of the anger. And even if we might, on an attitude or brain level, get rid of anger, we also need to detoxify our bodies and our psyche, our subconscious and our energy field from it. Almost there, just last few seconds. Take a deep breath in. Hold your breath. Hold your breath and bring your left hand upon your heart and the right on top of the left. And breathe deeply out. And stay in this position with your eyes closed. Long, deep breath in. And a long, deep breath out. Feel the healing strength of your heart. We're going to be here. We're going to be here for 6 minutes. So this is a meditation, connecting with your heart and your soul, your strength, your warmth, your essence. That unwavering nobleness and strength, integrity of the heart. You can even have a gentle press so that you really find a connection with your heart, the warmth. If you find your mind wandering, go back to your breath and the physical sensation of the warmth of your hands and your heart. This is a practice for the mind, like a dog teaching a dog to sit. Even if it wants to go and scout and sniff and explore, just tell it kindly, come back here and just stay. Really long breaths in and out will help your brain to slow down, to trust that it's okay to take a break for a moment. Not to stop thinking, but to expand the moments in between thoughts and reflexes. When we are connected to our heart, it is impossible for us to do against our own ethos, our own core values. And that is why it's very important to have a connection with our heart. Our heart is also our courage. You're doing really well. Enjoy the silence and the connection. It is safe to stay here and relax and yield into this here right now. Make the next in-breath really, really long. And hold it for a little while. And with the out-breath, bring your hands in the same position to your forehead. So pressing your forehead. You can close your eyes again. Just allow your hands to connect with your forehead and your brain. Find a way how you can relax your shoulders as much, but keep your elbows up. It will help the structure become like a scaffolding. Your bone structure is like a scaffolding, helping your hands to stay here. And again, we're going to be here for a little while. And connect now to the mantra, I am. There's a beautiful song that is just repeating Waheguru and I am. I will try to sing it to you. Let's hope it works out. You can just listen and meditate on I am. I am. I am bountiful. I am blissful. I am beautiful. I am. I am. I am. I am. I am. I am. Hare Hare Wahe Guru. 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 I am bountiful, I am blissful, I am beautiful. I am bountiful, I am beautiful, I am blissful. I am bountiful, I am beautiful, I am blissful. Take a deep breath in. Really find the connection with your forehead and your third eye. And with the out breath, bring your hands above your belly, around the navel center. And now press your hands into the navel. Still eyes closed, long deep breath. And feel how the breath in, there's pressure. You can press with the belly expanding. And with the out breath, you can allow the hands to come more in. Long deep breaths here. Pressing the belly. Find a way how to relax your heart and your shoulders, your lips, your jaw. If you want to bring your eyes to the third eye point, you may. And again, I'm gonna attempt to do a bit of chanting. And you can just listen to this, you don't have to chant. Just focus on the connection of your belly and how the breath is pressing into your hands, or the ability to go deeper into your belly. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. 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 Closing your eyes and breathing deep, just a little bit longer, connecting to the core, life force, energy. And it is said about this Kriya that this is particularly for women. To be a woman requires a lot of strength. Your glandular system, your intelligence, and your consciousness have to be extraordinarily strong so that you can be on the winning side. All the strength of the universe is within you. It cannot be found outside. Those who do not develop the strength from inside cannot get it from the outside either. So these were the three strengths that we develop as women. Now deep, strongly in and open your eyes. Hold your breath and start shaking your hands. And breathe out. Now bring your hands up and start switching the hands. Like they were some kind of instrument. It's a beautifully choreographed sequence for really the deep resetting of our nervous system. Almost a little bit mysterious. And then bring your hands to your shoulders and start dancing. Dance, dance, dance. Feel like a butterfly, like a fairy, like an angel, like a flower. And move your ribs. So here we want to bring air and flexibility to your ribs, to your neck, to your shoulders. Da dum da 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 dum da dum da 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 dum da 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 dum and find the flow and the rhythm and the swing, and allow your rib cage to dance. Open your neck and open your jaw, open your lips, open your heart. Allow life, love, joy in you. Yes, 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 yes. Da dum da 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 dum da dum da 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 dum da dum da dum da 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 dum dum da dum da dum da dum da dum da 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 dum da dum. Come to bring the wave back to the center. Take a deep breath in. And the last part of this Kriya is that we start clapping the thighs. So now just let's continue for a 2 minutes. Oops, lost my watch here. The inner side of your thighs. Here we're really detoxing. It can actually be a bit painful, so see what you can do. But it's very good, if it's tender, it's actually really good that you do this. And at the same time, we're really doing good work for our arms, for those flappy wings, and our neck. This is very good for the neck too. Almost there. And bring that to an end. Now, if you have the time and you're doing this on a recording, put now your timer for 3 minutes of relaxation. But if you want to continue, we're going to do now a short version of the Kirtan Kriya. And this is a different one. This is really a variation of the same very powerful work for our brain. But it's also, because it's going to have a diagonal, it's one that is cutting the karmic ties. So if we are energetic ties with something or somebody, that doing movements that are diagonal is cutting the cords. It's also to heal the heart. So this is very good meditation also for relationships. To balance relationship, heal relationship, ships, or just in general heal your heart. So we're going to do 1 minute of each part of the Kirtan Kriya. So 1 minute singing, 1 minute whispering, 2 minutes quiet, 1 minute whispering, and then the last 6th minute is chanting. And the same thing again, we're going to do sa, ta, na, ma with the fingers, but now we're going to bring them hands crossed, so the palms are facing you. So let's test this out. Remember that the syllables are coming from the cosmos through your third eye, and your eyes are closed, watching through the third eye point. And allow your jaw to relax with every ah. Let's go. Take a deep breath in and out, and let's go. Sadanama, 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 Satanama, 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 Satanama. Whisper sa, ta, na, ma, 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 na, ma, sa, ta, 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 na. And now quiet. Thinking of the sa, da, na, ma quietly in your mind. Pressing the fingers, really feeling that pressure under your fingers. Keeping the rhythm, feeling the quiet, silent syllables falling down from the cosmos through your crown chakra, in and out through your third eye point. And every syllable is different. It's birth, life, death, rebirth. And also all the different elements and aspects of the cosmos. Meridians being activated in your fingers, and when we chant, also in our mouth. To clarify and clear, particularly the prefrontal cortex. But also activating and detoxing the pituitary gland and the hypothalamus. And let's start with whisper. Sa, ta, na, ma, 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 Satanama, 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 Satanama. Take a deep breath in. Bring your hands down. And for 1 minute, we're going to just feel. Allow the energetic rearranging, healing happen. Integration. You're really finely but strongly tuned in into the collective consciousness. Every cell of your body is vibrating. Allow that to happen. Allow yourself to be reborn, revolutionized as something completely new that you never knew before. It can be scary, but trust yourself. Now take a deep breath in and lift your hands up. Fingers all the way up. Reach, reach, reach. And now hold your breath and shake. Shake your hands. Holding your breath. Vigorously shake and move the energy in your body. Reset your nervous system. And breathe out. Bring your hands down. And again, for the last time, arrive home. Very, very much more alive on a cellular level. Let's bring our hands together in front of our heart. And together let's chant one long Sat and a short Nam to close this practice. Breathing in. And let's chant. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. I hope you enjoyed this session and particularly the results of it. Now bow down to the ground with your palms and your forehead touching the ground if you can. Otherwise, just bow. And I thank you. Thank you for this session and see you next week. We're going to continue with the brain and memory health. Sat Nam.